Continue now with radio talk show host, nationally syndicated guy, Bill Cunningham, 320 stations around the country. Bob Beckel is with us. Bob Beckel, I want to ask you about William Ayers. If you recall, he admitted that he was involved in the bombings of New York City Police Headquarters in 1970, the Capitol Building in 1971, the Pentagon in 1972. We have a report out today, ABC News via the New York Sun, that he donated to the Obama campaign. We have a report out, Jonah Goldberg wrote a column that Obama visited his home as, quote, a rite of passage when launching his political career in the mid-1990s. His spokesman, Barack Obama, said, yes, they're friendly. They know each other. Does the presidential candidate for the Democratic Party have any business being friendly with and potentially accepting donations from a man that admits he blew up and helped plan and set a bomb at our Pentagon?
Well, I mean, Franklin Delano Roosevelt, Harry Truman, and Dwight Eisenhower met with Joe Stalin, who killed 22 million people. Now, I suppose you could argue that
this
that was
man
a bad
declared
visit.
war on the United States.
But let's put it this way: the kind of guilt by association. This happened in the '90s. It isn't going to work. Do I care? No. Do the American people care? No. You want to keep running that?
You don't
thing
think
now?
so?
This
I don't know what world you're living in, Bob Beckel, but he said in 2001.
It is the non-ACLU world, the non-liberal world, the non-commie world, all this stuff you guys are running, that's 90s, man. You guys are out of it.
Bill Cunningham, in 2001, the man that Barack Obama's spokesman says that he's friendly with now, that declared war in the 1970s, involved in the bombing of a Pentagon and police headquarters. He said in 2001, I don't regret setting bombs. I feel we did not do enough. So I think this is going to be a major issue. Bill Cunningham.
Are you suggesting that Barack Obama therefore supports that
I'm
position?
suggesting for his campaign to say they're friendly with a man that set bombs at the Pentagon and accepted a campaign donation from.
What about people that hung around with Jesse Helms? I mean, did
Jesse Helms blow up the Pentagon? Did Jesse Helms declare war against the U.S.?
No, but he almost blew up the ACLU.
Bob, what if George Bush had met with Timothy McVeigh? This guy, Obama, is meeting with domestic terrorists who's blowing up American institutions, and you don't object to that? Come on, Bob, you're better than that.
When did Bush meet with McVeigh?
Mr. Cunningham, he happens to be on the board of directors of organizations that do fundraising, charitable fundraisers, and that doesn't mean he has any friendship with them. It doesn't mean he has anything to do with them.
Exactly.
And you are actually, again, trying to smear Barack Obama with this guilt by association, and this is going to come back and haunt the people who actually do the smearing. So far, it's not worked, and it's not going to work. And, Mr. Cunningham, I think you ought to be ashamed of yourself if you think this is the way to run this campaign.
I tell you what, Yusef Combs, I'm standing with Sean Hannity on this one because I don't want any domestic terrorist to be meeting with presidential candidates.
Wait a minute.
And
what do you mean? Define meeting.
Bill,
what are you talking about
all
meeting?
This discussion, Bill,
tell me exactly what you're talking about. What do you mean meeting?
According to news accounts, according to reports, that Barack Hussein Obama has been friendly with Mr. Ayers and perhaps took campaign donations from him. And also, Louis Farrakhan is the Lifetime Award winner from the man that Obama claims
already
saved him for
the
Christianity.
Farrakhan endorsement. You're a couple of days behind here. Bob Beckel, you want to respond?
Richard Nixon met with Chu Enlai and Mao. Look,
they're not domestic terrorists.
Hold it, Billy, please. Can you just because everybody now gets it, and I admire the fact that you stir it up, you use the word Hussein because it makes him sound like a Muslim, and it's good for stirring people up, right? Come on.
No, I use a man's name as given to him by his parents, and if you object to it, then you're the bigot and not me.
Bill, I wish you were honest about what you were doing. I wish you were at least honest about your intent, which you so far have not done. But
I have no intent except to make America a better country.
Thanks for being on with us. Coming up, what were some of the highlights and lowlights of last night's debate? Frank Luntz polls.